Okay, so it's time to go ahead and work on the background and the board for the background. What they did was, I don't know if you can see this, but they have it molded where they have squares in the back. And what they're telling you to do is to cut through the squares, and then it'll fit the pieces of the ship in. They'll go into the squares. Now what I figured I'd do to make it a lot easier, I already did a couple for you. I like to take a drill and drill the corners. Not with the drill that came with the kit. That's too small and it won't work well, and you'll risk breaking it. I used this drill is the smallest one I got. I'm not sure on the size, but go ahead and drill each corner out. And then once each corner is drilled out, then I take the knife, the hobby knife, and I cut. So what I'll do is I'll show you one. I'll do this one for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes. Okay, so I went ahead and I drilled the 4 holes. I don't know if you can see that. You can see it better on this side. 4 holes are done, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the blade of the hobby knife and I'm going to cut out the hole pieces. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I cleaned it out and I cut it, if you can see that. So what you want to do is you want to make it so that the ship piece fits perfectly inside. And where's I got the piece for the last one. The Enterprise. It's going to go into the back. Okay, so you're going to take the piece, in this case the Enterprise piece, because they're all different, and you just want to fit it to make sure it fits into the hole. And that one fits, and I already fit the Klingon ships in. Excuse me, the Romulan ships. So that's going to be the mount that's going to hold the Enterprise. And we can go ahead, and once they're through, we can put the background on, and it's actually going to be pretty cool, because what they're calling for, let me just get this out for you, is once this is glued on, you take the drill that came with the kit and you glue into each star. Then you run the fiber optic cables into the back, and it's going to light up the star sky. Plus there's an area, the glass, with a clear plastic dome is going to be lit as well. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's a lot of work, but I'm hoping it comes out. It's going to be pretty cool when it's done. But let's go ahead and I'm going to glue this to the background. And once that's in place, I'm going to have to cut out the holes in the cardboard as well. Okay, so what I did was I cut the holes, and because the cardboard was a little bit white showing, I just ran some permanent marker, ran the edge over it so it would block the white, and it's glued in place. So let's fit the ships in and see how they look. Okay, so I went ahead and I placed the Romulan ships into the bracket holes. I ran the wires that were coming out of them through to the back. I'll show you the back. The wires come out in the back. I haven't glued them yet. I just wanted to dry fit them and see how they looked. And it's starting to come together. It's starting to look like the model anyway. Yeah, so I'm working on the Enterprise, and I'll put the finished Enterprise up and dry fit it and see how it looks. Okay, so after drilling into the stars, you can see, passing a piece of fiber optic cable through to the back. I went ahead and I glued each one in place. I'm going to wait for that to dry, and then when that dries I can group them all together and attach them to the bulb, and then once that's done I can go ahead and I can trim the ones hanging out of the front. But hopefully all this work pays off, because it's going to give the illusion of a twinkling star background, so let's hope it works. Okay, so I went ahead and I cemented the models into the brackets. So the two Romulan ships are glued permanently now. I put them into the slot brackets. You can see the Enterprise. I painted them black so you wouldn't be able to see them, but you can see the models starting to really take form now. It's actually starting to look pretty cool. It looks really good against the background. So let me go ahead and show you the back. At the front, and I went ahead and I glued all the back brackets, and as you can see the fiber optic cables are all leading in to the light, and the light's ready to be wired. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the wires from the ships and wire them to that light, and run a wire that's going to go down into the base, and then the background, the backboard, will be finished. I'll do that and show you in a minute.